Yo, 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 all my game musicians out there. This is the obnoxiousoboe, double O sharp for short, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Pandora. So now we're just going through this forest here, not exactly knowing where we're going to be going here. Oh, here's a random log that was probably stolen from some tutorial, which I had seen on Pokemon Essentials. Okay, that's a lake, or rather that's a pond of some sort. But yeah, we have no idea where we're going so far. And who exactly... Okay, we have a Grimer. Decisions. Could we catch a Grimer? Could we just by chance catch a Grimer instead? I don't know. What else can we find in here besides Grimer? Okay, we have another Grimer again, so we can just ignore you for a little bit. And, yeah, welcome to another night of doing this. I know it seems like okay, Lombre. So nice to see you here, so nice to be seeing you, just kind of hiding out in the grass, not really doing much of anything else except just waiting to stalk at me. Just basically ambush me all the way through. So far we have Lombre, and so far we have just a Grimer. And we have a pond and a few logs. Nothing much else to talk about in this forest except just it's nighttime. Okay, we have a Croagunk, who I guess I'm kind of interested in Croagunk because I've never used one in any of my teams, but at the same time, actually, you know, why not? Why not? It's a fighting type. It's a fighting poison type. So maybe if I bring him up again. No, I don't want Grimer. No, Grimer is so Gen 1. I'm trying to distance myself from Gen 1 as much as I can here. It would probably be a lot better if I was able to catch something that seemed a little bit more exotic and just something that I haven't really used at all in the past, especially after Diamond and Pearl, because that's where Croagunk first showed up. Oh, hello, Duosian. I know you're interesting too. I might consider you sometime. But no, I'm looking for Croagunk because, again, Croagunk originated in Sinnoh. He was part of the Sinnoh Dex, and I'm still trying my very best to find him. I'm hoping this is it. Nope, we have a Dynamo. I don't want you, because I am already using a Dynamo in my Stigma playthrough that evolved into E-Electric. Okay, here's Croagunk. So now, let me see if you passed the audition. So let me just bring out my big guns here, and let's just... Yeah, Crunch is not going to do diddly squat. Rock Tomb is not going to do diddly squat. I'm afraid to use Dig. So guess what? We get to switch out. Get to switch out to... Oh. Ew. Okay, well, I guess I wish myself luck here. Because chances are, even though Rock Tomb and Crunch won't be very effective, I don't think they're going to do that much damage anyway. Especially against a level 31 Croagunk. I have Faint. Signal Beam, maybe? I'll try it. Okay, so this might work out if I just give it a couple more turns. And luckily, I still have that speed boost, which is a good plus, in my opinion. So there, I think we are just about ready to see if we pass the test and just trying to bring forth this very strong looking menacing toad with us. So let's just see. Did you pass the audition, Krogunk? Did you by chance pass the audition? Awesome, you did. Awesome. So say hello to the 4th member in our team. And let's see, what kind of nickname shall we name you? Yes. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So you know what? Since I kind of named you a frog there, I'm just gonna call you Kermit. There we go. Kermit the Frog. Kermit with a prowess that you never really witnessed that much before. Just with fighting prowess. Say hello to Mike Tyson in blue. Why do you feel so blue, Krogunk? Why not just... Actually, no, never mind. What am I talking about? He already has a smile. He just has a kind of grin that every child should be totally afraid of. And there's nothing over here? Nope. Is this by chance... Does this constitute... It does constitute as grass. And yeah, I don't need to catch you, Fungus. You're interesting, but you're going to be tossed aside here. So now let's just see what's over here. From the way it looks, we still have more logs. We have just a couple of rocks that were taken from probably the Sevi Islands. Palpitoad! Emperor Palpitoad has risen again! No, you won't die. Okay, let's see. You're a water ground type. That's actually... You know what? Why not? I think I'm already catching what I need here. Jeez. Because I've never used you at all either. So I might as well just give it a try. Give it a shot here and see if you're just a more effective weapon to use on my orchestra. Yeah, why not just use Crunch? I mean, Crunch is neutral anyway, so why not just simply give it a shot? Nope, I guess not. Well, and unfortunately, since Palpitoad seemed kind of rare in the grass here, something tells me this will take maybe a few more years for it to show up again. Yeah, here's Krogunk again. So, in other news, I think I might be getting that 3DS capture card after all, because I found somebody off of eBay that actually specializes in installing capture cards. Now, I'm not exactly sure, mind you, if I will be able to send a... well, I mean, that actually... Before I begin with that, there are a couple of problems I should probably bring up right now about installing a capture card to my 3DS, finally. One is that... It's not compatible with my 3DS. It's not compatible with my old 3DS model. Okay, this is weird. So now we just kind of warped into a rather mystical-looking forest. I'm guessing you're a legendary. Let me save right here, just in case. But yeah, number one, it's not compatible with my 3DS. I use an old original 3DS model. It's an old bell, too rusted to be rung. Okay, so I guess I just mistook you for a legendary Pokemon. We're in a graveyard. Oh, okay, well, that just kind of dampened the mood a little bit. I see there's an item down there. Might as well grab a Sig of Life. I like you too, but I'm going to be leaving you alone right now. Anyway, as I was saying before getting constantly interrupted. Oh, a spell tag. Okay, I'll take you then. Before I get constantly interrupted anymore here, yeah, the capture cards that the seller is... Okay, shut it. That the seller specializes in... I mean, that the seller specializes in only takes new 3DS and new 2DS XL models. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to spend a lot more money in order for me to get the capture card. However, and the other thing is it doesn't it doesn't apply to DS games, so I would have to still install a separate capture card for my, or order a DS. You feel a chilling presence in front of you. What on earth are you? Already we have a Dusk Noir. Interesting. Is this the only Dusk Noir in the game, though? That's what I'm afraid of. Because I like to see if I can... Well, I mean, I'm not... It's not as if I'm really filling up my Pokédex anyway. But I just kind of wanted to see if maybe it was possible for me to try to catch this Dusk Noir before it just ran off and I didn't really have the opportunity to catch it again. And unfortunately, god damn it, now I have to go back to the house! Unless if there's a Pokemon Center nearby, which hopefully there is, because I can't really do much with... Okay, I can't really do much when I'm all burned like this, and especially if I'm up against any other trainers en route, because that would definitely present a problem for me. Let's see. So, anyway, long story short, I think I am considering finally being able to play 3DS games. However, I won't be able to play Virtual Console or DS games on the new 3DS XL or 2DS XL. Because, again, like I said before, he only works with those two, and I guess there's just a special sort of glitch or something that doesn't really allow me to stream or record 3DS games. Stream or record, 2DS games. Stream or record, if I can think kind of thoroughly here, DS games or some of the Virtual Console Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. I won't be able to do that. So, under those conditions, though, I'm very willing to just stream or record just simply the 3DS games. Just of the 3DS sphere. There we go. Awesome, and now I get to save again, because, again, that may have been the only other Dusk Noir in existence. So yeah, that's just pretty good news to me, and I might just take up on that offer if the offer is still there, because, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who wants a 3DS capture card. Oh, cool, Surf. Awesome. Already this early on in the game. You found a Stone of 1,000 Souls, whatever that means. Away. So, hooray, I got Surf, so that was pretty good. And what is this channeler doing? She is just looking at a stone. I am not exactly sure what her beef is, but anyway, as I was saying before, I know I keep saying that. I keep reiterating that. I'm probably not the only one who still wants a 3DS capture card, especially this late in the date. This kind of late in the game, as such, because a lot of sellers aren't really providing 3DS capture cards anymore. Murky isn't. That one guy from Utah isn't. That's the guy who I've been trying to reach out for a DS or 3DS capture card lately. And also, Katsukity I don't think sells kits anymore either, so it's either the guy from Utah or whatever I find off of the web, like somebody from eBay or anyone else like that. Whatever that means. Not able. Not able to do what? Gibberish. Ellipse. Okay, you're weird. I'm gonna ignore you right now. Hopefully you don't mean something. Hopefully you don't have some other sort of purpose that I will have to return to later on. Hopefully that will be it, Mr. Viz. Hello. So anyway, that's kind of good news to me. Hopefully if I play my cards straight and I save up a whole lot more bread, a whole lot more bread in my cello case. Hopefully, hello, Duskull. I found your evolved adult form just hiding behind a statue, or rather a pedestal. But yeah, if I play my cards straight and if my timing is right, I might just finally get a 3DS capture card. I am kind of looking forward to it, and given the fact that it has the ability to stream games off of OBS, I'm kind of considering doing that. I've been considering streaming games moving forward pretty soon, so I'm going to have to get into the habit of doing a lot of those more often and making sure that everything turns out right. Everything just turns out right in the, that the internet speed and everything else is still optimal. Now, speaking of, let's see if we can catch you again. Yeah, you're a ground type, so I think you're a ground type. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah. Yeah, you're a water ground type, so that wouldn't have any effect on you whatsoever. Sorry if I'm losing my voice here a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I kind of dozed off with my mouth open. I don't know. I mean, I accidentally dozed off during Star Trek today. I was just kind of watching the Savage Curtain. I was watching the original Star Trek, and I just happened to accidentally doze off during the Savage Curtain because that episode is just kind of boring. A lot of the Season 3 episodes are kind of boring in general, but until I got to Aura yesterday's, that was what kind of revitalized me, in a way. Alright, did you pass the audition, Palpitoad? I hope you did. Catch rate, yeah. Aqua Ring, yeah. Alrighty, well, you're probably going to be a thorn in my side here, so I'll keep throwing balls at you. I'll keep seeing whether or not you're going to pass the audition. Thank you. That didn't take as long as I thought. At least you didn't have that terrible of a catch rate. Okay, so now what to call you? Well, since you are kind of a giant tadpole, let me see what I want to name you. Let's see what I want to name you here. Gosh. Oh boy. Trying to think of a good... why not? I mean, going by Kermit, I'll go with Robin, as in Kermit's nephew. However, I will probably definitely change that by the time I make it to the name raider, so I might hopefully have a better nickname for it then. Okay, Fungus, I've seen quite enough of you here. It's time for me to go back to that one Borstal. Just that one little lodge there that was right outside of... Actually, no, never mind. I have to go back to that city. I don't know where I'm going, actually. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Oh, Swalot! Hello, Swalot. Kind of unusual to see you all of a sudden. Of course, it was pretty unusual to find a Dusk Noir surrounded by a whole bunch of Duskulls. Quagsire, hello. Speaking of water and ground, we found a Quagsire. However, Quagsire has never quite interested me that much, except when I played Stadium 2 for the first time. And now we're back to this kind of goosebump-inducing music. Just done in a very slow rhythm. Okay, there's that item right there. Teddy Ursa, hello. You know, if I encounter that Houndour again, I think I may have already completed my team here. And to think, this was already done, this was already accomplished in 6 episodes. I know, I'm kind of surprised myself. I'm kind of surprised by the fact that I was really able to find 3 other Pokemon so fast. However, to be fair, I might just leave a couple of them just on the bench, just in case if I really wanted them. You know, I might just have a couple of auxiliaries just ready to help out the other top 6 chairs whenever they wanted to. Tropius, hello. Boy, do you look giant in this playthrough here. Just kind of a giant design sprite of you. But boy, do you look gargantuan. Alright, back to 207 music. Rather Nidorina. Yeah, we're far from Nidoran female. Yeah, actually, I'm hoping that the way forward here... Okay, we're back here. Yeah, this one town, which I have no idea what it's called. Is there a sign or something that tells me the names of the towns? Because I don't know why it's not giving me the name of the town here. Because I thought Essentials was able to just program all of the place names. And yeah, there was something on the cornfield. Yeah, Fluffy. I think I remember. I think I remember going through this barley here and running into some Pokemon that were just kind of hiding in the barley, probably just wanting a nibble at the barley. I don't know. Either way, though, I think I am done because I have no idea where else I am supposed to go here. I just have no idea where I'm supposed to go right at the minute. I really have no idea what else I am supposed to do besides just maybe revisit this guy here, revisit this stranger, who is probably going to give me the same dialogue. Yeah, I still don't know where exactly I need to go for these relics. Unfortunately, you didn't give me a map either, so I have to just kind of rely on kind of exploring a little bit. Do I have to go through that cave? And another question I have is, are there any other ways besides going south of... Okay, I won't be able to get that item without Rock Smash. Is there any other way to make it to these places that you told me about, that you instructed me to go? Well, besides south of here, just south of this town. I know there's the path north, which I think there's probably something up here. I don't know. But again, as I said before, I have no inkling on where exactly I'm supposed to be going. So I guess right now I'll end the episode right here, and I'll be exploring off screen while at the same time grinding up my other 2 teammates and just investigating a lot more of what else that I am supposed to do. So, and anyway, let me just right now end the episode right here, and I'll get back to you guys rather shortly in the next.